Hey guys, welcome back. So I wanted to share with you my empties for the past sort of like 4 or 5 weeks. Sorry if I still sound a bit nasally. I'm still not 100%. I still feel quite poorly, but I am so much better than I was. And I wanted to get this filmed and up for you. And also apologies if it's a bit grey. I've got in from work, so it's what now? 5:45, and I've got in from work and I've got like my comfy clothes on because we've got greyness and we've had sleet this week and we've had snow and it's been really bizarre. So if the light's not great, I do apologise because it is late in the day and also, you know, crazy weather. So I've actually got way more than I realised. I didn't think I had that much this month. And I've got masses, so I'm really proud. I'm going to start off with these. First one is Batiste Stylist Oomph My Locks XXL Volume Spray. Now, when I first got this, I literally loved it. However, I didn't like the way it builds up on my scalp. It actually makes my scalp quite sore because I have got a bit of a sensitive scalp. It's delicate. I do like the volume this gives, but you can see it in your hair. So for me, that's a little bit of a deal breaker simply because where my hair is so dark now, I don't really want to be seeing powder in my hair. And when it sits on the end and you can see those whitey bits. So probably won't repurchase that one. If I was going to buy Batiste again, I'd probably just buy the dark dry shampoo or something. Sorry. And then the next one is this, and this is a little Diddy Baby, and this is the Full Potential Hair Preserving Booster Spray. Now this goes with the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using from Bumble, and I've raved about it loads and loads and loads. My hair is so long now, it's like past my boobs, which is like, mermaid hair, what I've always wanted. And I thought I would give this a go because I'd heard really good things about it, and you can tap it into your hair or you can spray it on your scalp. It's got a bit of a weird spray, so what I tend to do is put it into my hand, then sort of like mush them together and then tap it all down my hair. But you're meant to use it every day, twice a day. I use it once a day. So I'll spray it all through my hair, all on my scalp, and massage it in when I wash it. But then when the next day, I will use it at bedtime, and then I'll use it at bedtime the night before, and that's generally hair wash day again. But what it does is it helps to increase like hair volume and thickness, and like stop it breaking as much and stuff like that by up to 40%. So, and that's using it twice a day. So where I use it once a day, even if it's 20% more, that is a winner for me. And where I have used this sample, I liked it so much, I have actually bought the full size. You never know, it might be coming up in a video soon, so wait and see. But yeah, that's my next one. And those were 2 really long-winded ones. So let's do something a little bit quicker. 2 candles this month. This was one of my Primark ones, and this was a coconut. I bought this mainly because I liked the packaging. It's like a clear glass with little blue flowers on it. Beautiful packaging, didn't really smell very much, but you know, £2 from Primark, I don't really care. And then this was my other one, and this was Nectarine Blossom and Honey. Now, when I spoke about this before, I think I mentioned that I wasn't sure how I felt about the fragrance. However, I really fell in love with it. It was amazing. It made my whole house smell, and it's really strong. And I have actually repurchased it, so it's my first repurchase of a Jo Malone candle. So absolutely beautiful. Smells exactly like it says nectarines. I don't know if it smells of honey really, because I can just smell sort of like the peachy nectarine-y type smell, but absolutely gorgeous. And in my opinion, for how much it made my house smell, it was well worth it, because I could light it for like an hour and then blow it out and it would smell beautiful for a good few hours. What I find with these is that they're a bit like the Bath and Body Works ones. The whole top surface has to melt before the fragrance starts coming out. You won't get fragrance when it's just a little bit, but once the whole top has gone to liquid, then the fragrance really starts coming out, and just totally yummy. And I am going to keep this as well because I thought it'd be really pretty to put brushes in. I have a bubble bath from Boots, and this is the Boots Therapy Muscle Soak. I went back to my Boots ones because my skin's not been as dry, although it is now dry again, but anyway, that's a whole other story. That was from holiday, but that was my muscle soak. Empty. Then this was something I shared this, I think, in my favourites last month, and this is the Saint Tropez Gradual Tan Everyday Body Mousse. This is probably one of my all-time favourite, if not my favourite tanning product. I love it. It doesn't go streaky, it doesn't have a really bad smell, it's really long lasting, doesn't make your sheets really bad, and just a really great tan. So one I will definitely be repurchasing. I have 2 nail empties. First one is this from Essie, and this is the Grow Stronger base coat. And then I have my little Sèche-Vite. Now they've both got like a millimetre left in the bottom, but I just can't get it out because it's gone all thick and gunky now. I've then got my Stress Protect, my favourite roll-on from Nivea, because as we all know, we don't like a stinky. Then I have mostly skincare and makeup this month, which is like crazy, right? And first thing isn't actually empty, but I'm not going to use it up because it reacted so badly with my skin. And that is this, and this is the Beautiful Skin Cleansing Water from No. 7, and this is for normal to oily. Now, if you've been watching me a while, you'll know I'm combination oily, and I use my Micellar water anyway. I use the Garnier one, and I've used Bioderma, and I never have any problems with them. However, I used this and my skin literally broke out like crazy, and it got really dry and was just not very nice at all. Harry, come here, baby, come here. There you go. Sorry, Harry's just a bit under the weather and he just wanted his mum, so I was just putting him on my lap. But yeah, it literally broke me out like crazy and dried my skin out, which is really bizarre because that never happens to me. So yeah, I won't be using this up, and I definitely won't be repurchasing it. I then have an empty of Bifacil eye makeup remover from Lancome. This is my favourite high-end eye makeup remover. It's not something I buy all the time. It is definitely a treat, but I absolutely love it because it just melts eye makeup away, gets rid of it really quick and easy, and is really nice for the lashes. I have repurchased that before and I will continue to as well, so that's good. Little mini Genifique that I had for travelling. I got this in a gift and I wanted to use it up when I went away, and when I've been away overnight and things like that, so I've been saving that for those. What I'm probably going to do is keep this little Diddy one, and then when I go away I can just put a few drops in there so I don't have to take my big one, but you know how much I love Genifique. Amazing. My Norma Night from Vichy and my Clearance Matte from Avene. You know, I'm ride or die for these. I literally love them. Clearance Matte, really moisturising and hydrating, but doesn't dry your skin out, but great if you get breakouts. And then Norma Night Detox, stops your skin being as greasy in the morning when you wake up, from Vichy. Genuinely works as well. It's literally incredible. Then I have this, and this is my last skincare, and this is Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask, and this was like a little sachet. These are like 6 for £12, I think, or £3 each or something like that. And the reason that I use this up, because when you get these are actually huge. There's probably enough in there for maybe a nose, but they're literally huge, so you can use them 2 or 3 times. So I covered mine in cling film and used it a couple of times, but I was using this because my skin was breaking out so much, as I mentioned, and it really does help. It just dries them out and helps them to heal a lot quicker. So that was that. On my lap. Bless him, he's just been feeling under the weather. I'm not really sure what's wrong with him, but he just feels really sorry for himself. So when Harry feels sorry for himself, he always wants his mum, so that was why he had to come and find me. Oh, it's all right, baby. Okay, right, so I'm just getting all my empties so I don't have to keep disturbing him. Right, first up, one of the, I don't always keep these, I just kept this one to remind me to tell you how much I love them. This is the cotton wool from Primark, 50p for 120. It's not really luxurious, it's not textured, nothing like that, but it gets my makeup off really quick, really easy. It's soft enough that it doesn't irritate my skin, and I think a great bargain. And where it's 50p, I can use plenty and get all my makeup off without breaking the bank. So that's one of them. Next up is this, and I'm not going to open it because it has a tiny bit left inside and it's all crumbled, but this is Matte Bronze Bronzing Powder from MAC. Now, I've had this in my drawer trying to use it up forever, and I actually use it to just bronze my neck up when it needs doing. So it's finally empty, so I'm going to put that up there because I can back to MAC that. I won't be repurchasing it. I didn't like the formula on my face, I didn't like the colour, it just wasn't for me. Oh, Harry baby. Next up we have this, and this is my Smashbox Light Primer. As you can see, I've got every single bit out of this baby. My all-time favourite primer. I love it, it's amazing, keeps you matte, keeps my makeup on, stops it breaking down, just brilliant. Also blurs my pores as well, so that really helps. I've got a couple of bits from Smashbox. I've also got one of my brow pencils, you know how much I love these. And then I have my Nude Medium Light Love Affair lip liner as well, so I've got one of those as well this month. Then I have this, which I shared in my what I took on holiday video because I took it away to use it up, and it's one of the Lasting Perfection, whatever they're called, I can't remember what they're called now, Lasting Finish concealers from Collection in number 3, warm medium, so I've managed to use that up as well. I then have this, which is the reason it's not completely empty, but it is definitely seen better days. It's gone quite thick now, and I have a new one, so I've opened my new one up. But this is the NYC liquid eyeliner, and it's the one with the long thin brush. Out of all liquid liners, this is my all-time favourite, and for the price, I think it is ridiculous. It's just so good. I love the brush. It's really thin, it's really precise, it's really black, and it's really long lasting. It doesn't smudge, doesn't flake, literally incredible. And then my last one, again, this isn't empty, but it's, I don't know why I'm sniffing it. I can't smell anything because I'm all bunged up, but I think it smells okay. But the reason that I'm getting rid of it is I'm just not a fan of this formula. And this is one of the Chanel Rouge Cocoa Shines, and this is number 70 in Soiree. I wanted to love this. I've tried to love it. I've worn it a few times. I just cannot get on with it. It's too greasy, it's too slippy, it doesn't give me enough colour, it doesn't last. It's just a shame because I always feel quite disappointed with Chanel lipsticks. They always leave me wanting more. I think there's far better out there for more reasonable price. I love the packaging of them, I love the luxury of them, and I just think they're very glamorous to look at, but I don't think the formula lives up to it. That is just my personal opinion. They are just not for me. They are not a bad product. I know so many people that love these. They're just not for me. I think maybe if I'd got a different colour, something with maybe a bit more pigment to it, then I might have loved it. But I'm giving it, well, I'm not giving it away. I'm going to put this in the bin now. I've given it a go. I've had this for like 18 months, maybe even 2 years now, and I just don't love it anymore. So it has to go because I've got a new rule, one in, I almost forgot, I have one more and it was hiding around the back of my rubbish pile, and this is my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This one is now completely empty. I even prized the top off and tipped all of it into my new one that I got, and so this is completely empty. This stuff is the bomb. I literally love it. If you're going to bake or cook your face or anything like that, this is the stuff that you want because it's not got any shine to it, but it doesn't look flat. It does still have a nice radiance to it, but without being shiny or glowy or glittery or sparkly. It is just beautiful, and it's really soft, doesn't dry my skin out. I think if you were dry, then you might have an issue with it, but I think anybody that's normal to combination oily would be fine with it. I just don't know that a dry skin would love this. A dry skin would probably be better off with something like a halo powder that's actually hydrating. But yeah, literally amazing, cannot live without it. I was getting that I couldn't get enough out, and it was really stressing me out because I was finding that I wasn't able to set my under eyes as much as I liked and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, really, really in love with this, and I will repurchase it because I already have. So yeah, that's my last empty. So I hope this video wasn't as rambly and as disjointed as it feels in my head right now. I hope it was okay, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know what of these items you like, you hate, what you've used up, what you recommend, all those kinds of stuff. You know how much I love your comments, and I do always reply to all of my comments. It might take me a week or so because it depends when I'm able to actually get on the laptop, because I normally go on my iPad and stuff like that, and you can't reply to comments on iPads. It's really annoying. But yeah, I will always reply to all my comments. I love hearing from you. It means the world to me. Anyway, I really, really hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.